Yeah, so Rogan had a documentarian on recently by the name of James Fox, and the topic of subjects was UFOs. He's a documentary out called, I guess, a Moment of Contact. Uh, Seems to pretty in depth or whatever. I'm kind of a nerd for this, uh, for this kind of shit. I'll be honest. It's a big kind of confessing, but you know, as a grown ass man, one of my hobbies is just to, pick a night and just, masturbate, eat Panda Express, and watch unsolved mystery reruns on UFOs. Not even joking. Mr. Fox brought up like three different actual cases, like to Rogan, and Rogan didn't even know what these cases were, and it was kind of like, he's got a life, so I'm not gonna like try to like bitch on it too much. But like he's always like talking about how he knows, and like the ones he was talking up, I'd seen them all pretty much reenacted on Unsolved Mysteries back in the day. Like these are like the old ones. And, I mean, just to clarify, this is the 1980s Unsolved Mysteries original recipe, like Ma used to make. Not that the new stuff on Netflix, which is actually not bad, but it doesn't have that. Doesn't have the original host for one thing, Robert Stack, with that sick ass raincoat, man. One of the things that Fox and Rogan brought up were the fact that a lot of the UFO sightings that occurred were like over, nuclear missile silos. And I thought about that. It got me thinking, for years when I was younger, I had heard the stories of alien abductions on like, obviously this is like back in the 1990s when, it was cool and sexy to be abducted by a creature from a galaxy far, far away. But yeah, I just always thought like the like women always it was always middle aged women that came out and said they were like housewives from Kentucky. Were always like they came down in a beam of light and I saw the it was always a white light and my husband was never around, and the kids they have soccer practice tomorrow, and I'm just so lonely, fingering myself, and I'm just in the big black eyes, and I just and then taken away in a big. I mean, this was all the same kind of usual. It was kind of a fad back then. There was that movie with Christopher Walken in the '80s called Communion, which I tried recently watching, and by recently I mean probably like a year ago. I tried rewatching that movie, and it just it didn't hold up. I mean, when I was a kid, it scared me just because there was not. I saw it as a kid, like they were showing the big eyes, like they did kind of trickery shots, right? And looking back on it, it was kind of corny, and then they had like the sitting in the. It's kind of like that Better Help crap where it's like, fake therapy or whatever. They showed like in the movie, they showed like, a counseling session where other abductees were talking to each other, and Christopher Walken, is, he's waiting for his turn to talk about it, and he's, doesn't know what to say. And, it's kind of one of those things where it's, boy, that's kind of weird. Christopher, an accomplished actor too, even back in the late '80s. By then he's done Deer Hunter. Anyways, yeah, man. I mean, you can't beat it. But yeah, all in all, there was. I recommend the episode. As always. I mean, the Rogan can always do good with. I mean, for God's sakes, yeah, the guy with knows everything about mushrooms and makes hats out of mushrooms, everything out of mushrooms, and I thought it'd be boring, but that actually turned out to be one of the better episodes. So, anyways, yeah. But all in all, pretty good episode. Yeah. I mean, we do need to take a break from this whole, beating up on Brendan Schaub kind of thing. So that's, although it is a lot of fun, but I mean, yeah, the alien shit. I mean, Joe's really gonna never stop with the um, uh, this kind of stuff. I mean, Also, on a quick note, I just want to say that I've been trying to put this video up in the last 5 hours more than like 3 times now. You know, you to I'm if I say the YT, okay, Y and T, we know what we're talking about. I feel like they're gonna. I feel like they're spying on my ass. I've been trying to. I always get copyrighted, and I know Joe Rogan's hot shit, but like, I put up the video of Whitney Cummings the other day, and no problems at all. Which, when you think about it, I guess Whitney Cummings isn't that important to the YouTube community. In that sense, do you know what I'm saying? Like the value of her is not. Wow, I mean, because I even put up some of the Netflix trailer, no problems. Once it went straight right through. So, of course, I'd have the confidence to think I could do something with like Joe Rogan. Holy shit, man! I cut out the audio. Yeah, it's just one thing after a fucking another. It's just this copyright shit. I mean, I don't know. I've heard good things about Rumble, but it really getting to a new low here with YouTube. God, these guys used to be cool. I mean, you used to be able to swear no matter what, which I'm doing right now. But we'll see. When you start to get numbers, that's when they start to care, right? I mean, anyways. Anyway, yeah. If you liked what you heard so far, if you liked the video, please think about hitting that like button and also hitting the subscribe button. Until next time.